Lindy's 2025 draft annual is magneted to a large whiteboard that protects me. I'm no longer in danger, which some people have complained about. We may have to reduce the size of this to put me back in harm's way. But either way, we'll throw 3 of them. This is a position of need. They're going to draft a running back.
I agree. Yeah, I just don't think it's going to be in the first round.
But we'll see. I mean, this first page is open. Ashton Genty takes up a big portion of it.
Yes, he does.
I don't know if that's a wasted throw. We try not to aim, but I'm just telling it like it is. Mazz will get the first throw. What do we got, Mazz?
I have a black magic marker in the football.
Okay, black.
Peterson School football. The first color of the day is the black magic marker.
Here it is.
Okay. I'm going to give it the Louis spin. Here we go.
Oh.
High and right. Missed
High
badly.
right. Miss bad.
Right here?
Yep, that's
Yeah.
it.
Devin Neal, Kansas.
Kansas.
Speak.
All right. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
Keep talking.
Devin Neal. Devin Neal. Well, I was going to ask.
Meal.
Neal? Neal. N-E-A-L.
Page 2.
Like
Murray.
Lorenzo Neal.
Who, just to refresh, week 2 of the big board throws like my Aunt Millie.
Murray's got brown.
What color you got there?
And brown.
Brown appropriately because he throws like crap.
Yep, you got it.
Okay, here we go.
Brown town. Ooh, not bad, Murray. Wow,
Right
great
in the
rebound.
trash.
That was like one of Swayman's saves.
It's a little right, though. You'll
Big
see it.
rebound.
Brown mark right there, yeah. Thanks.
Jaquez Hunter, Auburn.
Ooh, Auburn, I like it. SEC.
Why do you like Auburn?
Because SEC, legit players in the SEC.
Yeah, but the running backs take a beating in the SEC.
What's his last name again?
Walker.
Walker, Jaquez Walker. I like it.
Or Hunter.
Hunter. Jaquez Hunter.
We'll refresh after I get the magazine back in my hands. All right, Mazz, what color do you got?
Oh, we're going green.
Color of money.
Oh!
You can't miss that.
That is drilled.
That is drilled.
The green dot special.
Marcus Yarns,
Yeah.
also known as Yans.
Who's he?
I will find out.
Never heard of him.
Stand by.
Marcus Yarns. I always hit the right page. I got to start aiming left.
Yeah, you're missing ball side, Mazz.
Finally. This is arm side.
Where's that glove side? I forget. All right.
Finishing the delivery.
All right, the first page you missed on Ashton Genty, you missed on Omarion Hampton, you missed on Trevion Henderson.
Oh, that's a kid. That's a kid at Ohio State.
Yep.
Oh, I like him.
You ended up hitting on Devin Neal,
Devin Neal.
Kansas.
How big?
3rd round, 5'11", 215.
Okay, not bad.
That sounds like them.
I like the
That's a good
shorter,
build.
powerful backs. I
Yeah,
like
you
those
don't want
guys.
like a 6'2", 6'3"
Give me a
back.
little bowling ball.
I like him.
Strengths. Shifty one-cut runner
Love it.
who accelerates to top speed early,
Love it.
has great elusiveness, and almost always is able to make the first guy miss. Excellent balance allows him to continue after contact.
Okay.
Churning his legs to pick up a little bit of extra yardage.
Okay.
Good burst out of the backfield. Remember, they want to speed back.
Okay. Good burst.
He runs a 4.48 40.
Is that fast? Feels a little mediocre. Where's Barth?
Barthy?
It's fine.
What's fast for a back?
You want to be in the low 4.4s, under 4.4s, like really fast.
Okay.
Weaknesses. Looks smaller than listed in both height and weight.
Because he is.
Despite being able to stay up after contact, his speed takes a significant hit, and he can't be counted on to go too far after contact. A little slower down the range than expected for an elusive back. A little slower down the range.
What does that mean?
Well, I'll tell you.
he climbing mountains?
Well, maybe once
the
he gets
pasture?
to that second level, he's just not that speedy. And these clips we're showing on NBC Sports Boston, I'll tell you, he's no like Darren Sproles. There's not that like quick, twitchy water bug thing to him. He doesn't look that fast.
I would say, looking at this video, I would say he blows.
Unimpressive. Let me see another clip here.
See, there's no burst.
A little bit.
That one's okay, but like get past the.
Tell you what, this is the kind
He
of guy.
stinks.
This is the kind of guy Belichick would pick, though.
He's not so much a guy who can outrun people as outmaneuver them,
Ugh.
which might be harder to translate as the caliber of athlete gets higher, I'd say.
He was a little shifty there. That wasn't that.
Pro comp Javonte Williams, Denver Broncos.
I'm not impressed.
Barthy?
He has starter upside, but he's not going to be spectacular. That was a pretty good write-up of him. Like, he can make guys miss. He's got some moves, some wiggle, but he doesn't have the breakaway speed. He doesn't have the top gear to be like a big play hitter.
I'm not taking that guy in the third round.
Not spectacular as Barth for suck.
Running back has been a problem with the big board for years.
Yep.
It just has. We don't, for some way, it just doesn't translate. Jarquez Hunter, Auburn, second pick.
This one I like.
5'10", 209.
Okay, a little lighter on his feet.
40 time, 4.5.
Oh, slower than the other guy.
Yep.
And you like this pick?
Projected in the 5th round.
Oh, I thought he was quicker.
They say good long speed to generate big runs. Uses shiftiness and vision to hit the correct gap.
Maybe he's got slow acceleration.
Solid contact vision for his size. Contact balance for his size. Very good pass blocker with great leverage.
Okay, they like that.
Displays plenty of physicality as a runner and is willing to lower his shoulder when needed.
Can he catch a ball?
Do we have clips of him playing or just standing
Yeah,
there?
why do we... All of our clips are him just on the sideline.
He was hurt a lot.
Weaknesses. Frame is on the smaller side.
Oh, God.
And could create some issues when he moves up in competition level. Does not generate a lot of power when fighting through tackles or pushing piles.
Huh.
Concerns over ball security could make it harder for him to earn the trust.
Get
we
it.
have one of those with
He's a
Ramondre
fumbler.
Stevenson.
Out.
We have yet. So whatever they're pulling this video from,
All we have is him shaking guys' hands on the sideline.
taking his helmet off and just nodding yes and having water.
He must have had a big game.
Barthy?
He didn't do nothing.
Well, no, he's on the sideline the whole time because they were up by 40.
Barthy!
Yeah, it's weird. He runs like a power back, but he's not built like one. He's a little smaller, so that's going to be tougher at the next level. And there's a lot of guys in this class. As good as this running back group is, there's quite a few guys that have fumble issues, and he's one of them.
Say that thing again?
He runs like a power back. Like that's his approach.
But he's not powerful.
Right. Well, he's powerful for his size, but he doesn't have the size to back it up.
He's got a Napoleonic complex.
Nothing worse than a little guy complex.
Yeah,
you know what
little
I mean?
guy,
Like,
yeah.
that's what he's got.
Yeah, a little guy who thinks he's big.
Like, dude, you're little.
It's like Scatterbo.
All right. Marcus Yarns. This is the 25th prospect out of 25, Mazz. Congratulations.
Oh, good.
Projected as a undrafted free agent.
Ugh.
5'10", 185, but his 40 time was 4.45. Elite velocity allows him to break away on big runs. Uses jump cuts and other moves to force missed tackles. Willing to be physical when running in spite of his size. Great vision when running between the tackles. Comfortable catching screens and dump-offs due to background as former receiver. Good ball security with no fumbles in 2024.
Okay, well, we like that.
That
but he's
sounds
little.
great.
Sounds like a third down back.
And we have tape of this guy. How do we have tape of this guy?
Just 16 total seconds, according to Vinny.
That's fine.
Well, at least he's playing, unlike this Auburn.
Yep,
stiff.
the other guy was just standing on the sidelines, dapping people up.
Well, he looks like he's fast. I
Four,
guess.
4.45. Weaknesses. Extremely light for the position and needs to put on weight. Contact balance is non-existent. Wow, that's a tough word when you write up.
Yeah, it means he gets hit, he goes down.
For anything to be non-existent.
Well, he's 180 pounds.
Contact balance, non-existent. You'd blow on the guy
Yeah, exactly. Knock him right over.
with the finger.
I don't want this guy.
And he's too often brought down on first contact, of
This
course.
guy's like a high school player.
Obviously, poor at blitz pickups and gets laid out when asked to pass protect.
Okay, so again, forget it. He can't play in the league.
You would like, hangs in there, does his best. No. Gets laid out when asked to pass protect.
This guy's an undrafted free agent from Delaware?
Yeah.
He's got no shot. Does it say anything about the first guy being able to pass catch?
He's not a factor when chipping. Little experience against strong competition.
These guys, all three of these guys stink.
Seriously.
Stink.
We got a bad running back field.
Barth?
The draft nerds actually really like Marcus Yarns. They think he's a sleeper. If they want that James White kind of passing down back, he's in that mold, but there's better options in this draft than him. I'm with Mazz. Of the groups you guys have picked, this isn't exactly the best one.
No, that's Bart saying it sucks.
It blows.
Does it say anything about
Which is par for the course. I bet you if you go over a running back position group year to year, they blow.
Garbage.
The board does not run strong at running back.
Garbage.
But who knows? Stranger things have happened. Put them on the board.